The rain had begun again. Soft, relentless, as if the sky itself had forgotten how to stop weeping. It was the 7th night in a row. 7 nights of water dripping from the eaves, of thunder rumbling far off like a memory too heavy to rise. The trees bowed in the wind. The river overflowed in whispers. And the earth drank it all without complaint. Isabella had noticed her on the first night. The woman, standing still across the lake, not moving, not hiding, not waving, just watching. Isabella thought it was a trick of the mist, a branch, a shadow, the way fog bends shapes into things they're not. But then, the next night, she was there again, same spot, same white dress, same silence, no movement, no voice, just presence. On the 3rd night, Isabella stopped opening the curtains. On the 4th, she told herself she imagined it. On the 5th, the woman moved. Just a step, a slow turn of the head. Not much, but enough to let Isabella know she saw her too. On the 6th night, she heard it. A melody, faint, distant, like someone singing from the belly of the earth. And on the 7th night, she followed her. The moon hung swollen above the trees as Isabella stepped outside. Her feet were bare. The ground was soft with moss and mud. The wind brushed her shoulders like a warning, but she didn't turn back. The woman didn't lead her with gestures. She simply walked, smooth and slow, through the trees, past the brush, into a part of the forest Isabella didn't know. They walked in silence. No leaves crunched beneath their feet. No owls cried. Even the rain softened to let them pass. And then the trees opened. A clearing. At its center, a pool. Still, dark, black like oil, black like ink, black like something that remembered things too painful to speak. The woman knelt at its edge, and without a word, Isabella stepped forward. She looked down and saw not herself but a house, her house, its windows open, curtains fluttering, a baby's cry drifting into the night. She saw herself, younger, pale, alone. She saw the cradle, the blood, the stillness, the silence after the crying stopped. Isabella gasped and fell back. The woman was gone. Only the trees remained, and the pool, now calm as glass. Years passed. She married, laughed, tended gardens, wrote letters, kissed, gently. But some nights, she would wake up with her hands pressed to the mirror. Some nights, she would hear the lullaby. Soft, sweet, sad. She told herself it was a dream until her wedding night. The rain returned, the mirror fogged, the ribbon unraveled. She rose from the bed as if called, walked the hallway she knew by heart. But now it stretched longer, darker, unfamiliar, and at its end, a door. The nursery that never was. She stepped inside. There, in the rocking chair, sat the woman, but this time she held a child. Its face was blurred, like breath on glass, but Isabella knew without needing to see. The woman looked up and smiled, not cruelly, not kindly, just knowingly. She whispered, "We carry them, even when they are gone, even when we pretend not to." Isabella stepped forward, kneeling, weeping, and when she looked up, the woman was gone, but the child remained, cradled in her own arms. Morning never came, not for her. Only a silence, only an empty bed, only a ribbon, wet and knotted, left on the mirror. The villagers searched, they always did. But they never searched long, because they knew. They had seen it before, the woman in white, the pool that remembers, the sorrow that sings. Now, when it rains, her lullaby floats through the trees, calling to the ones who carry quiet grief, to the ones who buried their pain beneath politeness, to the ones who smiled instead of wept, to the ones who lost something and never said a word. Her name was Isabella, but now she is a whisper, a reflection, a lullaby in the dark. She waits, not to harm, but to remind that grief is a river, and if you try to hold it in your hands too long, it will carry you away.